I find is a lot of individuals become too goal driven and they focus too much about recovery that they don't even focus on the steps of recovery. They're focused 5 or 6 steps ahead what recovery may look like. And I find those individuals aren't really focused on the right steps. The focus should just be is focused on recovery and just focus on getting a little bit better. The reason why I'm talking about recovery is because this is exactly what people who recover experience, but they experienced it. This isn't something that they read in a book. And even me explaining this to you doesn't really show you what recovery is like. But what I find ironically every single time is when I'm working with somebody to help them overcome and go back to living, the first thing they typically say is, Shaan, I know you've helped people, but like I'm a really bad case. I've struggled with XYZ. My symptom is this debilitating. I've struggled for this long. And then what happens is that when I help them and then when they go back to living and when they actually overcome to the point where they know they won't fall back into the cycle, the funny thing they always say is, Shaan, oh my God, yo, if I can recover, anybody can recover. And that's actually true. But the thing is that don't focus on recovery as an end goal. Recovery is a process. Yeah, this isn't a finish line. The best way to focus on recovery is just focus on getting a little bit better. And then once you get a little bit better, get a little bit more better. And then recovery happens as a consequence. Then you will really understand what I'm talking about. Even though I make these videos and they sound optimistic, it's only because this is exactly what I experience and what I see when other people recover. But you just have to experience this for yourself. So if you just focus on long-term freedom, you'll be able to see the people that are the least likely to ever fall into the cycle are the people that have already came out of it. Anybody else, people that haven't ever fallen into the cycle, people that have fallen in but haven't really came out, they're always more likely to fall back in than someone who has truly been able to come out because they know exactly what it was that put him in the cycle and kept him in the cycle. So they know exactly what not to do. So I hope this video made sense. I hope it shows you that if you can just focus on long-term freedom, you can go back to reliving your life, not relying on anybody or anything, not even relying on these videos. So if you really want to know more, if you really want to be like, Shaan, I get it, but like, I don't know if I'm doing this right. I don't know how to do this. Like, how do I know if I'm accepting correctly? How do I know if I'm even recovering? Well, we could just do this together. In fact, I have a mentorship program where I'm guiding people around the world, taking them by the hand, step by step, getting them to ultimate freedom, to the point where they don't even need the mentorship. They don't need anything. They just go back to living. They forget about me. They forget about watching the videos. They forget about my team, and they just live. And they don't even utter the words anxiety anymore because it's not a big deal. So we can do this together.